Mike, for people who don't know about it, you're involved in Gridiron Greats. It's really a passionate endeavor. Can you explain what it's all about?
All we're trying to do is help some of the old players who need help. We've found a lot of guys over the years, especially with the, they're talking a lot about the concussion thing now, which is good. The league is doing a good job in that area, but it was never done in the past. So there's a lot of guys that have dementia, Alzheimer's, as a result of the blows and the hits they took in the National Football League. They're disabled to a degree that they can't work, they can't do certain things. We've given out about $2 million in aid that we have to go out and raise. Nobody gives it to us. We have to go out and raise it. And that's hard to do, and it's a never-ending fight. The pension in football for the old guys is not very good. That's part of the problem, too. They didn't make the kind of money the players are making today. They didn't have the kind of a medical setup that the players have today. The best thing we have done of everything is we've been able to get them free health care.
On your website, you have a list of what these players are like, and one that stood out, a lot stood out, but the one, Dwight Harrison, 11-year veteran, lives in a FEMA trailer with no running water, suffers from concussion syndrome that has affected his short-term memory. Gridiron is providing funds for basic needs. I mean, that's a heartbreaking situation when you hear about it. 11 years he played in that league.
But the reason I adapted this, because I saw it firsthand. I saw the John Mackeys and the Joe Perrys and the Jim Ringos and guys who didn't know where the hell they were. I mean, but that's the closest I can put it. So now you see a guy like Dwight Harrison, yeah, it's a tragedy. Should it happen? No. Does it happen? Yes. How do you cure it? I don't know. I don't have an answer for it. So we are not the answer. We are a short-term solution to help some of these people. And we know we can't do it forever. Like I said, it's not easy to raise the funds.
Sure. Well, speaking of funds, the NFL generates $9 billion a year.
I understand that.
Why is this even necessary?
That's the NFL. Right now, here's what's happened. You got the Players Association here, you got the owners of the Players Association says they don't represent former players. Then you got now the NFL alumni coming into it with George Martin, which I think the NFL is going to make them a charitable arm of them. They're going to fund them. So I don't know where we fall in the whole realm of things, because basically we have 1.5 employees. I don't do anything. I'm just the face of it. I started it. I actually didn't even start it. Jerry Kramer started it. I took it over. So it kind of was thrown on me. The need is there. What do you do about it? People have their own opinions what you do about it. We're going to do what we can do about it, and then when we can't do anything, then we can't do anything anymore.
Well, when you talk to the owners, what kind of reception did you get?
I thought the reception the other day was pretty warm. I really did. I think they know. There was a time, and I told them honestly, I said if each team would put in $100,000, I think that would be $3.2 million. I think we could fund this thing and take care of it and help a lot of people. And it would be a drop in a bucket. Nobody would ever miss it. But the main thing, we would get the money to the people who need help. We would get the help to the people who need it. They set up all these agencies. And you got to go through Peter to get to Paul, Tom to get to Harry, and all of a sudden you're making these guys beg. And after a while they get tired of begging. To collect disability in our society is almost impossible. In our society. It's harder in the NFL. Now, come on, I mean, playing in the NFL is a little different than driving a truck or delivering mail or whatever.